Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. So today we're making these little dinky thank you cards. I designed 3 of them in 3 different colours. So there's Daffodil Delight, Rose Red and Pacific Point. They're 3 of my new colours, so I'm quite excited to be using those. I also had these little envelopes that I saw in the catalogue and I ordered them, and I thought, oh, they look very nice and dinky. And so these are 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, so they just take a 3-inch square card. These cards are then cut at 6 by 3 and scored at 3, so that makes the 3-inch card. And then I have the coloured bit underneath. That was cut at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and then this one was cut, the white one was cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and that then just fits really nicely with a nice border onto your cards. So we're making 3 cards today because obviously I'm going to be recreating these 3, so that then makes a nice little set of 6 to put in a little box or a little envelope or a bigger envelope, whatever you might have to hand, or just tie a little bow around it to make a little present for someone. The stamp set that we're using is Perpetual Birthday calendar, because I like this sort of I don't know what to call it, a splodge of paint, and then all these dinky bits here, and we're using the flowers there. And yes, I'm not just using one stamp set today because obviously Perpetual Birthday calendar just has the months, and I like the months because I've started making birthday cards and I've been putting the month on so that people, you know, sort of as a little extra for their birthday, so in which month it is. But I want to use it, as I said, I'm making thank you cards, so I'm using this thank you here from the painted petals. So there we go. First of all, let's do the rose red one. Oh no, let's start with the less colourful one because then it'll be easier. I've got my stamping scrub here to the side. And I've put lots of stamping mist on it so I can clean my stamps really well. Okay, we're going to take this here. I have here my piercing mat that I use for stamping, and I've cut one of these pieces in 4 just so that there is a protection on my piercing mat. Ink it up, and full strength would be too much. Oh, there's a little hair on there. Of course there would be a hair on there when I'm filming, wouldn't there? Why not, eh? Let me just get my tool here. Oh, yeah, there. It's off. Okay, so back into the ink. Ah, typical, isn't it? And so let's, like I said, full strength. This will be too strong. So let's stamp it off, and we're just going to put it on there. The Daffodil Delight is quite light on the second stamping, so not to worry, it's just meant as a background really. So we're going to put this on full strength because we need it to show up, and then this one sort of goes down into there, and then here we've got a little space left over, and that's where we're going to stamp the thank you. There we go. Right. That's our first colour done, but before we close that ink pad, let's get the envelope out, and that's the front of the envelope, like that, and then on the back as well. I just like doing that. More stamping, that's perfect. Right, so, and also, which I forgot when I was designing the other ones, I did do it, but I forgot, I had to go back to my ink pads. The inside. Let's put the biggest flower in the corner. There we go. So that's on the side, ready for us to assemble in a moment. Clean off this stamp. The stamping scrub is really handy if you're doing things like this with different colours, because you can straight away, you know, clean your stamps and get on with it basically. I've been trying to find a way of stamping so that my desk doesn't turn into chaos after the first stamp hit the paper, basically. And I have to say, using the stamping scrub as a holding place for your stamps is quite a good idea. So every time I've used them, I just put them on there, clean them, put them on there, and just leave them on there. And then when I come to use them again, I know where they are. Well, that's the theory anyway. So there we go, onto the stamping scrub, so it's straight away, it's clean and it's ready to go. Then we're going to do the flowers. I particularly like this little image. I like it, it's lovely and spring type. Yep, there we go. And this one, don't forget the envelope first of all. Let's do the envelope. Let's do this one here on the back, and let's put that there. So we haven't finished with this. We'll need this in a moment there, and we have here the flowers on the inside of the card. Right, so that can now go, and all we need to do now, see, I was better organised then for that second one. Let's see how it goes with the third one, eh? Thank you. There we go. Okay. Onto the stamping scrub, clean it straight away, and also I need to be closing my ink pads straight away as well. It will reduce the amount of ruined cards that end up in my ink pads. Okay, here we go. Third one, background. I mean, if you do these in multiples, it's better to do, obviously, to do the same colour twice, for example. But of course I was just playing about with this, and then I thought, oh, it would be nice in this colour, and then I thought, oh, it would be nice in this colour too. And then obviously I thought, oh, let's film this. So there we go. So yes, it would be better to just do them all in the same colour and then move on to the next one. But obviously, when you're filming or designing to film, you're going to be doing it like this. So that's that one there. Then the inside of our card is here, where the mountain fold is. There we go, that's that. And our envelope. And then we're ready to assemble. And there. Right. So really, you could do that with any of these stamps here. Let's have a look. See, we've got another flowery one here, Valentine's one, autumn type one. We've got little dots, just any, you know, the butterfly one would be a nice one as well. And this one would make a female thank you card. That one would make a male thank you card, and that one as well. Or even the dots, just spots, would be this one as well. So even though the Perpetual stamp set is meant to go with obviously with the Perpetual calendar, there's no reason why you can't use it for anything else, of course. And I'm just trying to, you know, to prove that fact that you can use it for something else. That you can. Once you've bought a stamp set, you can, you know, use it for all kinds of things that you fancy, really. It doesn't really have to be used the way it was designed. Or we try to anyway. You know, you try to do that because you want to get the most out of your stamps. So you want to find ways to use it more. And this way, I think it makes a really nice set of cards. I could have also, excuse me, I could have also used a different. These are all the flowers. I could have easily used the stars and the leaves, you know. So every card could have had a different little design. So that's an idea as well. Also, oh dear, seemed to be a frog in my throat. You could also use, you know, these are just these three colours, obviously. You could do rainbow colours. You could do them all the same colour. You could do them black and white. That would be quite nice as well. So there we go. I think I'll need a cup of tea after this. That frog is still there. Dear me. Okay, so this one. I've never had too much trouble using Tombow on my Whisper White paper, but I do use quite small amounts of it in very, very thin lines, so maybe that's the way to go. And yeah, that's right. Here we go. So we have got these 3 cards, and they go together with these 3 cards, and they make a really nice little card of thank yous for after a birthday party or after a dinner party, whatever. Make a nice present as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Do like it if you did, and see you next time. Bye!